afternoon, folks. Keith here from Commander Hoop Celtic. So I'm doing a throwback video today talking about the team that stopped Rangers doing 10 in a row in the 97-98 season. Won the massive turning points in Scottish football. Obviously, you look at the likes of Henrik Larsson that came into Celtic, made the stepping stone at Celtic for probably being one of the best strikers ever in world football. So we started off. Obviously, it was a new team. You could say basically a new team that came in. New manager Williamson came in from Holland. He previously played against Celtic in the 1970 European Cup final for Feyenoord. So we had a gist about Celtic. Came in to replace Tommy Burns. We moved back into Celtic Park. The stadium was 3/4 done, redeveloped. So we were still wearing Umbro at the time as well. So one of the best jerseys that Umbro has ever done for Celtic as well. So Fergus McCann was in charge at the time of the club. Took the club over a couple of years prior to that. Bailed the club out of financial turmoil. So there was signings made in that summer. The likes of Henrik Larsson came in, Craig Borley, Ribier, massive players like Paul Lambert. Paul Lambert came in from Borussia Dortmund that won the European Cup a couple of seasons before that. So it was a lot of pressure on these players to deliver because Rangers were about to make history of doing 10 in a row. So previously Celtic in the late 60s, 70s done 9 in a row. With the likes of Billy McNeil, the Lisbon Lions, they all wrote themselves in folklore history. So it didn't start off well for Celtic. They lost their first 2 games. They lost to Hibs away 2-1, and then they lost to Dunfermline as well. So we were bottom of the table the first couple of games. Things started slowly picking up. We had a good UEFA Cup round against Liverpool. Unfortunately, we did lose, but good moments from Jackie McNamara scoring. And so it was a nice 2-2 good game in Parkhead. Unfortunately, we didn't get the result in Anfield, but it just gave them that belief that, look, if we can compete with the teams in England, in our own league, we should be beating these teams. So the first Old Firm, we didn't do great. We didn't do great at all. But look at the likes of Jonathan Gold. He pulled off a cracking save. He was such a good keeper for Celtic. I have to say he was a fantastic keeper. But the side itself, we had Jonathan Gold, Simon Donnelly, Jackie McNamara, Phil McDonald, Tosh McClinney, Tom Boyd, Peter Grant. I'm trying to think of players. Stubbsy, and Enrico, the Italian. Some good players in there, and obviously we bring in the man from Norway as well. That helped us. Brapakic. I do apologise if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah. So it was an up and down season. We did drop a couple of points. We were chasing the likes of Rangers and Hearts. The table did change a couple of times on top of the table, but the positive side is as well, on top of winning the league, we won the Scottish League Cup. So we won the Scottish League Cup in Ibrox against Dundee United. So we had goals from the likes of Craig Borley and so in there, and Ribier. Ribier was a phenomenal player for Celtic, phenomenal player. But in the new year, played the Rangers in Celtic Park, scored an absolute amazing goal by Paul Lambert. I'll always go down as one of the greatest goals. The way he took it, came outside of the box and just volleyed it right into the right corner and smashed the post when it was going in as well. An amazing goal. So the passion was there, the fans were believing. It was an ups and downs. A couple of times we did drop points, but there was famous wins. Like we beat Hibs 5-0 in one of the games as well. So going into February was a tight occasion, but we did draw against Hearts, and we thought, look at the title, this is that dropping points, we might not win the title, but we got a good bit of form going into March and April. Then it came down to a case that Rangers were pushing us, so Celtic fans were getting a bit, how would you could say, anxious, paranoid that they were gonna do that 10, and we were still fighting on all cylinders to get this. We did go out of Scottish Cup semi-finals to Rangers, but it gave us that incentive to push for the league, which we did push for the league, and eventually we had a chance to wrap up the league away to Dunfermline, which we didn't. Unfortunately, we drew against Dunfermline. So it came down to the last game of the season. St Johnstone at home. It's probably be up there. You Never Walk Alone that day would be up there with the likes of the Barcelona You Never Walk Alones, Zenit St. Petersburg, the Valencias, all the ones that modern day You Never Walk Alones in Celtic Park, which it's been fully developed since then. But it'd be up there. It just felt like there was like 80,000 people singing You Never Walk Alone when you look back at it. But Tom Boyd motivated the team as the captain. He took over from the maestro Paul McStay that season because Paul had to hang up his boots because two injury prone got to him. But he was at most games. Celtic true and true. He went to most games, like the fans. And then Henrik Larsson to settle the nerves down. He scored an absolute phenomenal goal outside the box, bent it right into the far corner, past the St. Johnstone's keeper. Then in the second half, Mr. Brakovic, I can't pronounce it right, I do apologise about this. As I said, I do apologise. Just say Howard. Howard from Norway scored the winning goal to just put it through, to clear the minds, to celebrate doing that historic win, stopping Rangers doing 10 in a row, smell the glove. But when I look at that season, like I didn't support football as a kid. I'm just going to be honest with you. I wasn't into football as a kid, but I look back when I do my research, I look at the goals, I talk to previous players that played in that team, like the likes of Jackie McNamara, Simon Donnelly, Peter Jackson, Stubbsy, all these lads that played in that team, Enrico, these boys follow my Instagram page. But when I put throwback pictures up, I could see how much it meant to us. I'd see how much winning that league was as good as doing 10 in a row, because it was so important to stop them doing it. Like, there was people going up in the street to Henrik Larsson saying, please stop them from winning that league, please stop them, yous can do it. And they did do it. Like Larsson, King of the Kings, stayed at the club for some amount of seasons. That was the season that started him off, Obviously his first game didn't work out well against Hibs. He gave the ball away and we lost against Hibs, but he bounced back. He proved to the faithful that he was well worth the money. £650,000 he paid for him. Well worth the money from Feyenoord. One of the best signings of all time. Not just for Celtic, in all time history. Larsson be up there as he proved it. But look at Paul Lambert was just phenomenal that season. Obviously McDonald was phenomenal. Simon Donnelly was just great. They were all like, there was no one you could say that played absolutely shocking for Celtic. From in goal to up front, they were unbelievable. There was a good partnership there. Like, we had Craig Burley, we had the man from Norway as well, and we had the man from Sweden banging goals in from us, and then we had Tom as well. So it was good. But Boyd done a great job. Great leadership skills on the field, and it was, when you look at the end of the season, when we wrap the league up, they all go up and they're just living it. It's like they've won the Champions League, just living it. But it was great. And obviously the current squad we have now, we're going for 10 in a row. So if it's going to be like the way that we won that, stop the famous 10 in a row, that the celebrations that we have, it's going to be great. But as I said, 2 trophies that season. Unfortunately, at the end of the season, Wim Jansen did pass away. Didn't pass away. He passed on the reins at Celtic Park. He just wanted to take a break from football. He just wanted to think, okay, this is enough. But he ended up giving it to Dr. Joseph. The job went to him, he did. But it was a great season. Just a great season. Like, as I said, before I came on to do this, I'd done the research. I watched the games. We only lost 6 games that season. But it wasn't a comfortable title win. It was up and down. As I said, it came down to the last game of the season to wrap it up at home against St. Johnstone, and the style that they done in that cracking goal. But that's really it from me today. I hope you enjoy it. I do apologise if I pronounce the Norwegian striker's name wrong. I do apologise, but sometimes it could be wrong. But Brakovic, whatever his name was a legend, an absolute legend. But that's it from me today. Hope you enjoyed the throwback video. Tell me your greatest moments from that season. Tell me your favourite win, your favourite goal. Is it going to be the Lambert? Is it going to be the Henrik Larsson title clincher? Which goal is it? Is it the one that he scored, Lambert scored against Motherwell away. One of them goals, is it? Is it the thrashing against Hibs? Was it the small UEFA Cup run to be got Liverpool in that round? Tell me your favourite moment. Is it the League Cup final in Ibrox when we went there and we wrapped up against Dundee United? So tell me when you feel. Comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and hail up the Celts.